The Caleb Williams performance on Sunday night, is that what we're going to see? Obviously, you don't have the answer to that, but that's the underlying question here. Is this the fire hose drinking that Caleb has been doing over the last 3 weeks with a coach who's demanding and also has a significant playbook? Is this the green shoots growing, Kevin?
Well, it was the Bills' backups, which I always have to put out there.
Yes.
But it was the Bills' backups, and Caleb looked phenomenal. Like, you want to have success in that situation, and you should. It's one thing to have success. It's one thing to be dialed in the way he was and to look comfortable and poised and not escaping the pocket immediately. I thought, Rich, the first play was so telling. Just under center, play action, an easy layup to Colston Loveland. And you get a nice gain. And that's so much of what Ben Johnson wants to do. He wants to get these guys the ball in space. He wants to make things easy for Caleb Williams. Get the ball to Olamide Zaccheaus and just watch him run. Get the ball to your guys, Rome Odunze and DJ Moore, and let them do the rest. So I think you saw a little bit of that, and it was really promising to see Caleb Williams be accurate, to handle the operation well, and just build confidence. Because you know what? It is the backups, but it's the Bills' backups. That's obviously a really good team, a lot of really good players there. And as you know, I talked about this a couple of weeks ago, that the camp has been bumpy. It's been uneven. So I think he needed it. I think the offense needed it. And yeah, the season's going to be rocky. Like it just is. It's a new playbook. They've got a really tough schedule. There's going to be some moments where where people are going to be wondering about how this is all going to work. And then there's going to be moments like you saw on Sunday night where Caleb looks really good, in part because he's got a phenomenal play caller.
Defensively, there was a bagel popped up there as well. What about that side of the football that we're clearly not focused on because Caleb Williams doesn't play on that side of the ball, Kevin?
Yeah, it's a veteran group, Rich, and you look at guys like one of the things that stood out to me in camp is Montez Sweat. Here's somebody who, when they traded for him, he came to Chicago in 2023 and earned a Pro Bowl spot. And then last year was not his year. He battled injuries and just did not put up the numbers he wanted. And he's been there every day. Starting in the spring, has not missed time, no personal days, no veteran rest days, and he's been really good. He's looked really good. Tremaine Edmonds, similarly, he took a little bit of a step back in numbers last year. He's had a good camp. Jaquan Brisker missed most of last year with a concussion. He's been flying around the football. So you look at those three guys at the three levels and seeing them in Dennis Allen's scheme, I think has been really encouraging. Those are the guys that have made camp difficult on Caleb Williams and the offense. And they've done all this with Jalen Johnson still sidelined with a leg injury. And the hope still is that he's going to be back for week one. But I think this is kind of a underrated part of this team because I don't know how many people, obviously you're big-time NFL fans, certainly know who Montez Sweat is, but I don't know how many know Jaquan Brisker. I don't know how many know how well TJ Edwards has played. Kyler Gordon's got a new contract. That's somebody that's got Pro Bowl potential at nickel. So they've got some good players there. I mean, this is they talk about how they want to be, top 10 unit, and they certainly have the players to do it.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.